Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bangman.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with touchscreens? Is it touchscreen on this? I recently got this new phone, and I hadn't really ever used one with a touchscreen because I don't like touchscreens. And let me just tell you why I don't like touchscreens. Okay? I don't like touching the screen. That's a big part of it. Because you see, when you touch the screen, it's easy for it to get smudged and scratched and fucking dirty. That's what happens. Why would you want to touch over the stuff and get it all dirty when that's the thing you have to look at? It'd be like touching your fucking, windows all the time, or touching your fucking TV screen, like, just to use it. And it would be like, if you did that, it'd get things dirty, and it wears it out more, and it's not good for it. It's not. So that's part of it. There's also the thing with, just the interface of that, touching things, is like, I want to go here, and you touch it. I guess that makes sense. I can see how some people would find that very simple. But the thing is, it's not quite as precise as you'd think. Because, especially for example, for me trying to make texts on this phone, just for an example, the thing is, it's hard for me to do that because, you see, whenever I touch anything, it goes. That counts as me pressing something. So if I accidentally brush a letter while I'm trying to get to a different letter, I'm going to type the wrong letter. Or if I sort of touch two letters, I'm typing both of those letters. It's shit like that where it's just like, it's not very precise. Or I guess you have to be much more precise. And it's really tough, as opposed to just hitting the buttons, because I used to have a phone with a full keyboard for this example, where it didn't matter how many of those letters I pressed, or I just happened to touch, but it was only when I pressed them that they actually went. So as long as I didn't press anything while trying to get to the next letter, it didn't matter. Now it fucking does. So it's even tougher. There's less steps in between there to get it to go, but it's now harder for me to it's harder to be precise with it, I guess is what I'm saying. And that's also, I didn't get the Nintendo DS for a similar reason of the touchscreen, because that was even different because that was about interfacing with the game. You had to use the stylus thing with it, and you had to switch from controlling like this to doing this, and there was other reasons for that too. But that was a thing where I was like, I generally don't like touchscreens because I feel like they're kind of imprecise. You get the screen dirty and smudged, scratched, and shit. I like the feeling of buttons. Buttons feel good. I can press them, and if I just happen to touch them, it doesn't do something with them all the time. I'm not always constantly worrying that, oh shit, I touched anything here. I can't point to something on the screen without being like, oh fuck, I hit it, and now I'm at a different thing. It's ridiculous. And sometimes it's like, where exactly do I hit? Especially with ads and shit come up, and you're like, okay, how do I get out of this ad? Sometimes you hit where the X is, and it's not really where they actually programmed the X to be, which is more on the people who program those ads like fucking assholes. But still, it's like, if I had buttons, I'd just be like, back and out of that ad. There you go. Why does it have to be complicated? Why do they have to bullshit you with that? From the imprecise, placement, or just perhaps the calibration issue, I don't even fucking know. And I don't know. And it's not even that I hate this new phone or anything. It's fine. I think touchscreens are dumb. I just don't like touchscreens because even this camera that I am looking at now and talking to has a touch screen on its menu to navigate some of it. It also has some buttons on it for other things. I don't like touch screens. I don't like touching the screen for that either, because it's like, it's hard to hit just that and have to touch the screen of it, and then gets it dirty. And then you get your screen dirty and you have to wipe stuff off of your screen, right? Well, you can't really do that very safely unless there's a way to really like shut it off or lock it or something, the device, because you're just trying to brush something off the screen that falls on whatever so you can see. Now you are touching it by brushing stuff away from it, and it's going to navigate you somewhere else. It's a hassle. It's just annoying. It's just not as convenient as it's supposed to be. And I think it's more, not even necessarily a step backwards, but it's, if anything, a step sideways. It's not necessarily any better than buttons. It's, if at the very least, it's about the same in how convenient it is. It's nothing spectacular, except for the fact that you can touch a thing directly instead of hitting a button to activate a thing. Ooh. Crazy. I don't know what else to say about this. You know, it's not even like hate, it's just they don't like, you know, like, what was wrong with buttons? You know? Like, what the fuck was wrong with buttons? Was that too hard for people? Was it like, oh, I have to hit a button, I have to navigate buttons to go to a thing, I have to hit extra things now I only have to hit 2 things instead of 3. I don't know, like, what the fuck was wrong with buttons? I like buttons, they felt good, they made sense, they were precise. And then you get these touchscreens and they're not. They don't feel good, not precise, they're just... I don't like them. I don't like them. Get them out of my country! So I don't know, I don't like them. I don't know. Get a little heated there. Also, I haven't done very many episodes lately because I've been kind of sick. As you'll note by my lingering cough here. Oh yeah, I mean, there's that. I still have not learned how to end episodes. It's only been like over 200, you know, not a big deal. If you guys know how to end episodes, like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, tell me how to do that. How should I end episodes? I don't know how to end episodes. Hey, wait. I just got a great idea. What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam?